we want to talk about our stabilizer again. We've been getting so many questions about our stabilizer. It's a simple solution to a big problem, and it keeps your ruler from moving when you're cutting your fabric. So it is a plastic that will never wear out. You will have to change the tape every once in a while. When you take the backing off for the very first time, you put it aside because you're going to reuse it. And then you're going to put the stabilizer against your clothing the first time you take the backing off of it. This is very important because you don't want to put it on your ruler and it stay there forever. So you can either put it on the bottom of your ruler, butt it up. Anna, would you hand me some fabric out of the little tray right there? Just that red. You're going to put it on the bottom of your ruler to keep your ruler in line. Now, a lot of people aren't understanding where their fabric is going to go once you got the stabilizer. It's going to go in this way. It's going to go under your ruler. It's going to go at the bottom of your ruler there. You're going to slightly push forward. Not use the handle. The handle's for picking up. You're going to slightly push forward with your fingers. No need to bear down, and cut your fabric. Now, if you are the type that you're making pillows, and this is, I make my pillows so, and you want to cut across the top, that's allowed. And you are going to, the fabric is still going to go through, and you're going to slightly push the opposite way. You're going to slightly push this way and cut your fabric. If you need to hang it off the top because you need the whole length of your ruler, you might have a 24-inch ruler. That's allowed too. With the stabilizer, now you're going to push down. Let's put our fabric on there. Now you're going to push down while you're cutting. And if you notice with our cutting mats, it's so much easier to cut. You can also take the stabilizer off the mat. If you want to put it in an angle, that is completely fine. Also, put it at an angle. Put your fabric right there. I kind of did it the wrong way, so you know what? These Alpha rulers are for left and right hands. I get those questions all the time. I'm right-handed, but for this video, I'm going to cut with my left hand. Again, with our cutting mats, it's so much easier to use. You can also, and what is really great is that you can use this as a seam guide on your sewing machine. You put it right at the 1/4 inch and it guides you right along. If you're going to put it on your sewing machine, put some extra lint from your clothing or maybe just rub your hands against it. So that is our ruler stabilizer. The other thing I want to get to today is the Alpha Circle Maker. The Alpha Circle Maker is a great item. We don't have it on our website. You can get it on Amazon, or several different people make the Alpha Circle Maker, and I do highly recommend their cutting products. Their cutting mats lack a little bit of attention. So with the Alpha Circle Cutter, you're going to take the cover pin off. You're going to adjust it. And when I'm first starting out, I like to make a little bit bigger circles. And you want to have a firm cutting mat for this. So the pin gets poked into the mat. Then you're going to take the top of it. It's kind of like on a ratchet. Nope. You're going to take the safety off. That's a big part of it. Take the safety off. Use it just like this. Now this Alpha Circle Maker will cut up to 6 layers thick of regular cotton fabric. The blade only comes in one size, and do you see how thin that blade is? If you have a more rubbery kind of mat, that blade will sink right down into the mat and your fabric is going to jumble and you won't be able to make those nice clean cuts. But with our cutting mats are firm, so you can barely see where I even cut. You can see where I poked the hole. That's not going to interrupt any cutting whatsoever. My mat eraser, I guess I wasn't prepared. Okay, so the mat eraser will smooth those cut marks back down. And then even if you were cutting right over that same area, those holes aren't going to interrupt anything. So yes, the circle maker is a wonderful tool. It is adjustable, so you can adjust it all the way out to here if you need an even bigger circle. And I believe it makes up to a 10-inch. I could be wrong, but you would turn it to the outside, put your screw back in, and let's just see how big of a circle you would get. Here, looks like you're going to get about a 10-inch circle because it's at the 5, I believe. I believe it's 10 inches. Let's just check it out. I'll poke it right back in that same hole. Yes, it's going to be about a 10-inch circle.